Grab a mini watermelon, wash it, cut it in half long ways, scrape out the watermelon, eat it or save it for later. Now grab your favorite fruit. If you're using strawberries or kiwis, cut them in smaller pieces. Set that aside, grab a bowl. Okay, wait. Can we admire how aesthetic that looks? Wow. Add in 2 cups of room temp water, 4 packets of unflavored gelatin. If you want to, you can add in a half a cup of sugar. Whisk it together until it's dissolved. Now boil 2 cups of water. When it's done, pour it into the mixture. Bless you. Mix it slowly. It should look like this. Once you've added in a handful of each fruit, layer it with the mixture. Don't fill it with fruit all the way so that you can leave a layer of the mixture on top. Don't mind my contraption, but leave it in the fridge overnight. I film my videos in real time and I'm tired, so I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you, friend. Also, I think I got gelatin in my belly button. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Part 2, let's take it out of the fridge. I'm so excited. Also, in part 1, I told you to use 4 packets. I don't know why I said that. I meant 4 packets from 2 boxes, so 8 total, don't forget. All right, I have my cutting board. I'm gonna cut it straight in the middle. This is what it looks like cut in half. I'm gonna cut it one more time. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. I'm a little dramatic. Now you know how to make watermelon fruit slices. Let's try it. These are so cool. They're frozen in time. No, jelloed in time. Oh. Okay, here we go. What? What? This is so good! You know what? For me, it needs more sugar. Maybe put some vanilla extract in the mixture, but you need a little bit more of something sweet. But other than that, it's good. Also, what is going on? Last night I had 3.1 million friends. Now I have 3.2 million friends. Oh my god! Hello, thank you. Oh my gosh. Grab some Oreos. This time you'll need about 37. Crush them in a food processor. Or a Ziploc bag. It should look something like this. Measure out about a cup and put it into a separate bowl. Heat those to the side. Yikes, grab 6 tablespoons of butter. Bye, BB. Can someone come clean my fridge? Put it in the microwave until it's melted. Oh, my camera's dirty. Wow, that was terrible. Add the butter to the bigger bowl of Oreos. It should look like wet dirt when you pat it down. Grab some liners and line your cupcake pan. Add in about 1 tablespoon of the mixture to each liner. Now pack them down as hard as you can. Preheat your oven to 350. Bake for 5 minutes and then take them out. Grab that same bowl, 16 ounces of cream cheese. Add in 1/4 cup of sugar, a splash of vanilla extract, that was too much, and 2 eggs. Then whisk everything together. Once it looks like this, add in your leftover cup of Oreos. This mixture should look like cookies and cream. I film my videos in real time and I have to let this sit overnight, so I'll see you tomorrow in part 2. Bye! Part 2, add a little over 2 tablespoons to each liner. And if you do that, you'll have less to clean. Woo! Preheat your oven to 350. Bake them for 15 minutes. Once you take them out, let them sit until room temperature. Once they're room temperature, I did not eat one, put it in your fridge for 4 to 6 hours. And they're done! Yay! Grab some mini Oreos and stick them on the top, just like that. Now you know how to make Oreo cheesecake. They look exquisite. Let's try it. You mean we don't have milk? So apparently we don't have milk, so I'm gonna have to drink this with ranch. Didn't want to have to do this. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this is good. I've got to try this. Grab some strawberries, wash them and cut the tops off. Now cut out the middle so they look like strawberry cups. This part is optional. You can cut the bottoms off so they stand up. Set those aside, grab a bowl. You'll need 8 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of powdered sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix everything together. I'm gonna get some help because I can't do it with one hand. It's gonna look something like this when you're done. Put some graham crackers in a Ziploc bag and crush them. You can also use a cup if you don't have a rolling pin, a food processor, or a blender. Put that in a bowl and start filling your strawberries with the filling. I'm using a cereal spoon because I haven't done dishes. Please observe. There you go. Dip the strawberry into the graham cracker like that. Now you know how to make strawberry cheesecake bites. Let's try them. Okay, here we go. This is really good. Wow.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make tanghulu.
Yo, what up? I'm so excited for this one because I haven't tried it yet. And I can only do it with one hand because I haven't gone to the doctor yet. But I'm going tomorrow, so we'll see what he says. But let's see if I can do it. The fruits I'm going to use, and I also have skewers. I'm so excited. Got some help washing these. Look how pretty. Now we're going to dry them with paper towel-y. Pretty sure this was supposed to be the last step, but it's fine. Now we have a pot. 1 cup of sugar. You don't think I can do this, do you? The water goes first. What am I doing? 2 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar, don't stir. This is on medium heat and I'm using a candy thermometer and I'm waiting till it gets to 300 degrees, which is the hard crack stage. So if that's right, so I'm just winging it, but now I'm putting the fruit on the skewers. It didn't work. This time I'm doing 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of water. This is how you test it. It's supposed to be crunchy when you bite into it. It worked. Now you know how to make tanghulu. Let's try it. Put my hair up. Okay, here we go. Wow. Grab a bowl, pour some chocolate into the bowl, melt the chocolate in your microwave, mix every 15 seconds. Your chocolate should look like this when you're done, and I got different colors from Amazon. Yay! Grab your chocolate and place it into the mold. You're gonna spread it around the walls. Also, you can use whatever molds. I'm using pumpkins, acorns, and cubes. Once the molds are filled, stick them in your fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, grab a baking pan and fill it with liners. They're done! Once you've taken them out of the molds, put them in your pan. That is just so cute. Fill in the bottom half with hot chocolate powder and top them off with marshmallows. Grab the other half and place it on a warm pan to melt the edges. Once the edges are melted, place them on top just like that. Put them back into the fridge for about 5 more minutes. Take them out and that's it. Now you know how to make hot chocolate bombs. There's the acorn, the red pumpkin. Okay, let's just try them. Here's my warm cup of milk. I've decided we're going with blue acorn. Hope this opens in time. Here we go. Oh, it's bubbling. That is so cool. Yay! And it's blue.
I'm addicted, y'all.
I'm tired of seeing it and being the only person who hasn't tried it. At least that's what I feel like. Well, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? I have my fruit. Let's try it. Lizzo had pomegranates in hers and I could not find them anywhere, so I just made my own. I'm doing strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. I'm so excited. Time for the cocoa water. I don't really like coconut water, so this is gonna be interesting. Can't forget the ice. Okay, here we go.
It tastes just how it looks. But what if?
Add a splash of almond milk. Let's try it. I don't know, I just wanted to try it. Don't do that. No, but honestly, I think my life has changed. I could literally eat this every morning. Grab a bowl. You'll need 1 cup of water and 3 eggs. Yay! Add in a few drops of vanilla extract. Oh, whisk that together. And we're whisking! Yes, whisking! Add in a bag of cake mix. I'm using Betty Crocker. And we're still whisking! Set that aside. Grab a donut pan. Grease it. It's easiest to put the mixture in a baggie and squeeze it in like this. And don't fill them all the way. Put it in your oven at 350. Oh, almost put it on the top rack. I don't know how long we're leaving that in for. We're just gonna wing it. While that's baking, grab another bowl. Add in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Mix that together. If it's still clumpy, add more milk. It'll look something like this when you're done. I separated mine into 2 bowls and I'm adding food coloring. 10 minutes! It was 10 minutes. Place one side into the icing and put it on your plate. Add some sprinkles. Now you know how to make cake donuts. Let's try them. I got my leche. Let's try it.
Oh, this is good.
I don't know about this one, but we're gonna try it anyway. Grab a bowl. You'll need about 16 Oreos. Now chop them up, using a spoon because we're keeping it safe. Imagine pouring cereal in here. If you don't have another bowl like me, transfer them to another plate. It's hard to do with one hand. Add in 1 box of white cake mix, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. Whisk it all together. It'll look something like this. Add in your chopped Oreos. Mix that together. Let the dough chill in your fridge for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 350. Grab a pan and line it with parchment paper. The dough is done. Lightly press the dough into a ball and place it on the baking sheet. Place that to bake for about 8 to 9 minutes. Time to take it out. I did 9 minutes. Once they've cooled down, this is what they'll look like. And I put them on a cake stand because I'm extra. And now you know how to make cake cookies. Let's try it. Okay, here we go. Wow, I thought it was gonna taste like cake, but it tastes like a cookie. Grab some strawberries, raspberries, a mango, dragon fruit, 2 apples, a lemon. Wash them, cut them into small cubes. Side note, dragon fruit to me tastes like paper. So use it if you want, but I just use it for looks. Now pour all of it in a bowl. Now cut your lemon and squeeze half in. Now this, now that, now Boo, stop looking at me. Add about 1 spoon of preserves and mix it all together. Once you're done, it should look like this. Cover the bowl with something and put it in the fridge. Next, grab flour tortillas. Tortillas, okay? Oh, yeah. Pour some olive oil on it and spread it on each side. You don't need a lot, so you can use what's left over for the next tortilla. You'll need 1/3 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it. Now sprinkle it onto the tortilla. Once they're covered on both sides, place them on a baking sheet. Preheat your oven to 350. Now bake it for about 7 minutes. I don't have a lot of time left, but part 2 is already up, so I'll see you soon. Part 2, let's take them out of the oven. Let the tortillas cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. Once they're cool, you can put them on a plate. I just put them on these cute little serving trays. Grab your fruit from the fridge and you're ready to eat. Now you know how to make fruit salsa. Let's try it.
Okay, here we go. Y'all, this is probably my favorite one. So good. So good. And I also forgot. Wow.
So good. Look at that. Grab some strawberries. Wash them. Cut them sideways. They should look like this. Place your strawberries onto a plate. Grab a paper towel and lightly pat them down. Also, when I said sideways, I meant vertical. They'll look something like this. Set them aside and grab a bowl. Grab some strawberry cake mix and pour it into the bowl. Preheat your oven to 350. Add in 1 egg, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of butter. It is a really thick consistency, so it's gonna look a little crusty at first. Don't overmix it. Once you get it to look like this, you're done. Line a 9 by 9 inch pan with some parchment paper and put your mixture in. Spread it evenly in the pan. Your strawberries should be kind of dry. Start placing them onto the mix. They should look like this and they're ready to bake. Place them into your oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm running out of time. I'll see you guys in part 2. Part 2, let's take them out of the oven. They look so good. Let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Cut them and they should end up looking like this. Valentine's Day is coming up and they're so perfect for the holiday. Okay, don't mind the bird's nest that's going on here, but look how cute. The strawberries look like little hearts and they really taste really good. Like a freaking brownie. A strawberry brownie. I guess now you know how to make strawberry brownies. I've been really wanting to try this. So you get a coconut, poke a hole in it with a screwdriver, clean it of course, then pour the juice out. Once you do that, put it in a Ziploc bag, then put it into another Ziploc bag, and then okay, that did nothing to it. We're gonna do it one more time. And make sure you do sound effects because it won't crack if you don't. Now just grab a spoon and start peeling it out. Now wash your coconut and cut it into long strips. Now cut up a lime and squeeze it all over. Just realized how many times I've said now. Grab some classic seasoning. I'm just kidding, don't come for me. It's called tahini and pour it all over. You can choose between chamoy, Valentina, or both and just pour it all over. And you're done, let's try it.
Okay, here we go. Wow.
Grab some Oreos and some milk. Dip your Oreos into the milk and set aside. Grab a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper. You'll need some crescents.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh my gosh.
Lay the croissants out and place an Oreo in the middle, just like that. Now roll them up and make sure it covers the entire cookie. They'll end up looking something like this. Preheat your oven to 350. Put them in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Time to take them out. And now you know how to make baked Oreos. Let's try it.
Okay, here we go. Hot. Wow, you guys, this is good. I'm worried. These are a little too good.
Grab some grappas. Put them in a bowl. Wash them. Fill the bowl with water. Grab 5 flavors of gelatin. Separate them into bowls just like this. You'll need some toothpicks. I accidentally got bamboo forks. Stick a toothpick into the fork. I meant grape, not fork. Now dip it into the gelatin. It should look something like this. Once you've dipped them, put them on a baking sheet with parchment paper. Once you've done that, stick them in your fridge for 1 to 2 hours. It's been about an hour and a half. Let's take them out of the fridge. They'll end up looking like this, and you're done. Now you know how to make rainbow grapes. Let's try them.
Okay, here we go. Wow! These are good. No? Yeah? That was really good.
Try one. Grab some strawberries, wash them and cut them into cubes. You'll need about 1.5 cups and put them into a blender. Blend until you have a chunky mixture. It'll look something like this. Add in about 5 tablespoons of honey. Blend it for a few more seconds, still keeping that chunky texture. By the way, I did 1.5 cups of strawberries. Set that aside and grab a bowl. You'll need 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Whisk that until it becomes a thicker consistency, like Thicky Minaj thick. It'll end up looking something like this. Add in about 1/2 cup of condensed milk. Whisk that for about a minute or two. Now it's time to fill your molds. I got these ice pop molds from Bed Bath & Beyond. I found it easier to grab a spoon and pour it in that way. If you want to get this swirl effect, alternate between the two colors. It'll end up looking something like this. Put them in the fridge for about 4 hours.
Yay!
I'm pumped. I'll see you guys in 4 hours. Part 2, let's take them out of the freezer. Okay, this is what they look like. They're so cute. Well, now you know how to make strawberry cream popsicles. Let's try it.
Okay, here we go. There's no freaking way. There's no way these taste like this. Wow! These are actually really good. Thought I heard something. Guys, I'm like almost done with this, but fresh strawberry makes it amazing. The cream in it just puts it all together, and I love condensed. The video cut me off. I meant to say I love condensed milk. With that, anyways, guys, try these out. They're so yummy. Look how pretty, first of all. Like, take an Insta picture with them. Ooh la la. Anyway, bye guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Try it. Let me know how it goes.
Grab some limes. Wash them. You're going to need about 8 of them. Cut the lime into pieces that look like this. To do that, cut a lime, cut in half again, cut in half again, cut in half again. Put the limes into a blender. Change of recipe. We're only going to be using 5 limes because I just realized it's just me and Daniel here. Okay. Add in 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of condensed milk, and you'll need about 4 cups of water. And we're blending. We are blending. Yes, we are blending. Oh, snap. Grab a bowl with a strainer on top and pour your mixture in. See, we don't need all that. We don't need none of that. Put the mixture back into the blender and add 3 more cups of water. Blend that one more time. Grab a pitcher and pour it in. Oh yeah. Stir. Grab your cute cups out. Now you know how to make Brazilian limeade. Let's try it.
Okay, here we go. Wow! What the?
Grab some bagels and a plate. Toast your bagel. Grab your cream cheese. Spread. Grab some hot Cheetos. Put them on the bagel. Add in as much as you want. Mine looks like this. Get the other side of the bagel and place it on top like a sandwich. I like to squish mine down. And enjoy.
Whoever came up with this idea, keep it up. You're doing good things in this world. It's so good.
Grab some juice. I chose watermelon water. Pour 1 cup into a measuring cup. Grab some drink enhancer. You can get this at Walmart. Pour in about 1/2 teaspoon. Pour the mixture into a pot. Turn to medium heat. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then take it off of the stove. Pour the mixture back into the measuring cup. Grab 1 ounce of unflavored gelatin, which is 4 packs. You can get this at Walmart. Grab a fork and stir. Grab some molds. They don't have to be shaped like this. I got these off of Amazon and it comes with a little pipette. Grab your pipette and start filling up the molds. Last few. I'm so excited. Grab your molds and put them into the fridge for 3 hours. See you in 3 hours. Grab some strawberries. Wash them. Cut them. Grab some raspberries and do the same thing. Add some honey. I like to do 2 tablespoons. Lastly, add 1/4 of a lemon. Now blend everything together. Make sure your consistency is thick. You don't want it to be runny. Grab a pan and line it with parchment paper. Grab your mixture and spread it onto your pan. So it should look something like this. Preheat your oven to its lowest setting. Mine goes down to 170. Now put it in your oven and bake it for 3 hours. See you guys in 2 hours and 58 minutes. Part 2, 4 minutes left, and it's almost 2 in the morning. Sorry this took like 5 hours, but let's officially take it out of the oven. When you pull it out of the oven, you want to make sure it doesn't stick to your finger. Pull it off your baking pan and let it cool till it's room temperature. Once it's room temperature, get some kitchen scissors and cut off the edges. Next, cut long strips and start rolling. And there you have it. They should easily peel off the parchment paper, and now you know how to make a homemade fruit roll-up. Grab a pot, add in 2 cups of sugar, and 1/4 cup of light corn syrup. You not mix it. You're gonna leave it like that. Set that aside and grab a cup of water. Add in some food coloring. I'm doing red because Valentine's Day is coming up. Mix it together until it's the color you want. And we're mixing. Yeah, mixing until it's dissolved. Carefully add your food coloring water to the mixture. Okay, just super careful. Just like that. Very slowly mix that together, maybe for like 5 seconds. Just like that. Now turn your stove on to medium heat. Place that on your stove. My stove is so dirty. And leave it there for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it'll look like this. You'll need a candy thermometer. You can get this at Target for like 10 bucks, and you need to heat it to 269. After about every 2 minutes, take a damp brush. I don't have one, so I'm just using this, and go around the sides so that crystals don't form. Once it gets there, take it off the heat and let it cool to 212. Pour that into a quart-sized container or a silicone mold. Let it sit for about 3 to 4 hours. I'll see you in part 2. Part 2, it's a little too hard. I'm gonna stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. In the meantime, grab a pan and fill it with cornstarch. Now hold the container upside down, squeeze the bottom of it, and try to get the puck out. It should end up looking like this. Now stick it in your cornstarch. Oh my god. Just toss it around in there until it's completely coated. Now form a donut shape and keep squeezing the edges. It's gonna gradually get bigger. Your hands are probably gonna hurt after this, but the end result is worth it. Also, if it gets way too hard, you can just pop it in the microwave for like 5 seconds. Once it's big enough, you're just gonna make a figure 8 and keep going. Got my driver's license last week. After a while, it'll look something like this. Yours will probably look better. And now you know how to make hand-pulled cotton candy or dragon speared. I messed up because I let it sit way too long. I was supposed to wake up at 3:30 a.m. to start pulling it, and I accidentally woke up at 8 o'clock. So don't let yours sit for 9 hours and you should be fine. Let's try it anyway. I'm trying this again. If you want to stick around for part 3, I'll see you tonight. Oh my gosh. Part 3. Let's hope I do it right this time. I'm so determined. Okay, I got my sugar, corn syrup. Oh my gosh. And, colored water. And I remembered a teaspoon of vinegar this time. And we're mixing. Okay, let's pour that in carefully. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there we go. Sorry, don't know why I'm breathing so heavy. I messed up again. I was supposed to got distracted and let it get to 280 degrees instead of 269. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Good morning, everyone. Giving up is not an option. Colored water. Very carefully. I'm staying right here this time. It's gonna work. Okay, I formed the donut. I don't understand why it's hard in some spots. This is what I have so far. This is the last time I'm doing this. I'll see you in part 4. I need more sugar. Part 4, I got more sugar because I ran out. I think I'm gonna get it right this time. We'll see. We got the sugar, the corn syrup, the colored water poured in very carefully. Universe, look at me. I'm putting the sugar away because I'm not going to have to do this again. A lot of you guys told me to use powdered sugar instead of cornstarch. This has both of them in it, so it's the best of both worlds.
I know you think you got it all figured out.
I invested in a basting brush. I have a good feeling about this one. Now you know how to make a giant lifesaver. It's finally working! Oh my god! Look at that! Oh my gosh! I'm so proud of myself right now. This is why you never give up, kids. Okay, here we go. Wow! Grab a bowl, add in 3 packets of unflavored gelatin, add in half... Do I even continue? Add in half a cup of cold water. Whisk until it looks like applesauce. Set that aside and grab a medium-sized pan. Add in 1.5 cups of sugar. I can only get this right one time. 1 cup of light corn syrup. Ooh. Half cup of water. And a 3-finger pinch of salt. On medium heat, stir until the sugar has dissolved. Once it's really smooth, you'll stir every 3 minutes until the edges start to bubble. Once it looks like it's boiling evenly, lower the temperature and simmer for 10 minutes. Slowly add in your mixture. It'll start to foam up, and that's okay. Grab your hand mixer and start mixing. Once it starts to get foamy, add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And we're mixing! Yeah, mixing! It'll look like white caramel when you're done. Grab a 9x13 pan and dust it with powdered sugar. Now that the top is flat, dust it with powdered sugar. This is best to do overnight. Grab some parchment paper, let it sit for 16 to 20 hours. It's 1 a.m. I'll see you tomorrow. Part 2, take the parchment paper off. Grab a cutting board and dust it with powdered sugar. It'll look something like this. Grab your pan, flip it upside down. Tap, 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 tap. You'll end up getting something like that. Hey! Cut it into slices like this. Dip the edges in the powder because it's super sticky. Then cut them into cubes and do the same thing. I put mine on a cube platter, and now you know how to make homemade marshmallows. Let's try them. Really quick. Look at that. Oof.
Okay, I had a little accident. That's okay. Let's give this a try. Okay, here we go. That is so good! Wow, you guys, this is so good. So easy to do, and my new addiction. Bad? Yes.
Grab some Oreos. You'll need about 36. Either put them in a Ziploc bag or a food processor and crush them. It should look something like this. Grab about a spoonful to save for later. Grab about 8 ounces of cream cheese and mix it in. After mixing, it'll look something like this. Now you'll need a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper. Roll the mixture into a ball and place it on the sheet. Make some space in your fridge and leave them in there for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, grab another bowl and pour in some white chocolate chips. Put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Take them out and mix them around and repeat this until they're melted. After 30 minutes, take them out and put them on a stick. Now they're ready to be dipped in chocolate. Just like that. Put them back onto the parchment paper and pour your Oreo crumbs on them. They're gonna end up looking something like this. So yummy. Put them back into the fridge for 10 more minutes and they're done. Let's try them.
Okay, here we go. Now you know how to make Oreo balls.
My family makes fun of me for the way I make my orange juice, but all I do is grab some oranges. I use about 5, wash them, and cut them in half. This is probably going to be one of my shortest videos, but I have my cup. Stop looking at me. I have my cup, my orange, and then I just press down. And then I just scoop the pulp and put it back into the orange juice.
But why don't you just eat the orange?
Because I like to drink it.
It just hits different.
Grab a bowl, add in 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt. Can you chew with your mouth closed, please? Set that aside, grab a grater, and a block of cheddar. Yay! Use the side that looks like this. This is gonna look like a lot, but if you were to squish it all together, it would be able to fit in this 1 cup. Add in your 1 cup of cheddar, and mix it. Now add in 4 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of water. Now mix that all together. It's easier if you use your clean hands. If it's still crumbly like this, add more water. When you're done, it should look like a ball of Play-Doh. Preheat your oven to 375. Line a pan with parchment paper. Roll out your dough. You're gonna want it pretty thin. Frequently push in your edges so you can avoid the cracks. Carefully transfer that over to your pan. With whatever you have, I was lucky to have this. Cut out little squares. And then, I think you already know where this is going, poke little holes into them. Bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, and now you know how to make homemade Cheez-Its or cheese crackers. Let's try them.
Okay, here we go. Besides the thickness, they literally taste like a cheese.
Grab 6 bowls. Place a handful of cheese in each bowl. Add food coloring to each one and mix. Yes! Hot pan. Yay! Lay down the cheese and put another tortilla on top. Now you know how to make rainbow quesadillas. Let's try it.
Okay, here we go.
Wow! Grab some Oreos. I got the holiday ones and I'm gonna use 6. Set those aside, grab another bowl, or however many you want, and pour in some chocolate. I'm using white and red.
Put them in the microwave until melted. Mix after hold on. Okay, that's microwave safe. Mix after every 30 seconds.
The good thing I double checked because they're not safe for microwave use. That could have been bad. Now that you have your melted chocolate, place your Oreo on a fork and dip it into the chocolate, like that. While your chocolate is still warm, you're gonna stick mini Reese's Pieces to the top of them, like that. Now grab some mini M&Ms and start decorating. Put them in the fridge for about 20 minutes.
Yay! Okay, time to take them out.
Now you know how to make Oreo ornaments. Let's try them.
Okay, here we go. Holy moly! Wow, these are really, really good. I like this.
I'm so glad I tried these, and they're so pretty. Like, look at that. They're the perfect holiday snack. Grab a bowl, add in 1 cup of sugar, set that aside, grab some freeze-dried strawberries. You can get this at Target. Grab about half a cup and put it into a Ziploc bag. Next, correction, this is a hefty bag, but what you can also do is grab a cup and just roll it around like this. Next, add in 2 tablespoons of the powder, whisk it. It'll look something like this. Add in a half cup of coconut oil. Now you're gonna mix it. I prefer to use my hands, it's just a lot easier. You'll know when you're done mixing it when it feels like wet sand, and it should look like this. Now grab a jar and pour your mixture in. Slap a lid on, and now you know how to make a strawberry sugar scrub. Let's try it. Hi, welcome to my bathroom. Okay, let's try it. So you only need a little bit if you're doing just your hands, and you can use this all over your body. You just need a little bit of water. This feels so good. Okay, wait. Why does this feel really detailed? Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, let me rinse it off before the video ends so I can tell you what it feels like. Wait, what is going on? It feels like lotion. Oh my gosh, Mother's Day is coming up. You guys need to try this, seriously. This is so good. Grab some strawberries and a banana. Wash them. Cut them, that's a banana and a half. Put them in separate Ziploc baggies. Put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And I'll see you in part 2. I'm just kidding. In the meantime, grab a cup and some sprinkles. Rinse the inside of the cup like this. Don't dry the inside of the cup, just shake out as much water as you can. Drop in as many sprinkles as you want. Everyone needs to get on this vacuum, I recommend. Shake around the sprinkles until they start sticking to the sides of the cup, just like that. This is what mine looks like. Look, they're X's and O's, they're so cute. Grab a blender and your semi-frozen fruit. Per serving, I do a handful of strawberries and bananas. Add 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. Add about 1 cup of milk or almond milk. Put on the lid. It is time to blend. So good. Grab your cup. My milkshake brings the boys to the yard. Oh my gosh. Now you know how to make my favorite milkshake. All right, so it's been 24 hours. I'm going to show you what I made. Oh my gosh, it's pink. It's pink. Now you know how to make homemade strawberry milk. Part 2. Let's take them out of the fridge. All right, let's pop them all out of the mold. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, popping them out is pretty satisfying. Yes, my counter is clean, but look how many I was able to make. They look and feel like real gummy bears. The molds work so good. Now you know how to make homemade gummy bears. And they taste so good.